On today's long overdue video, I'll be travelling with GWR on board their very controversial Class 800 IATs as we take a short hop to Reading. So join me as I see this train is really as bad as people make it out to be. Hello there, today you find me on the Elizabeth line where we're currently pulling into Paddington station. For today, I'll be travelling with GWR from here to Reading. But before we do any of that, let's head upstairs and purchase a ticket. If you want a more detailed look at the Elizabeth line station here, then be sure to check out my video on the first week of the line's opening. Also, I'd like to apologise for the lack of uploads. My exams are finally over, so I'll be able to focus on filming more videos for the channel, so be sure to subscribe to not miss out on those. After passing the barriers, we found ourselves entering the main station. The Elizabeth line platforms opened on the 24th of May 2022, while the big terminus you see here has been open since 1838. Along with GWR, the station is served by 4 London Underground lines, as well as the Heathrow Express, which you can check out in my review here. Now here comes the negatives. This station doesn't have a lot of ticket machines, and those that we could find didn't work. This is one of the busiest stations in London, and we spent more than 15 minutes trying to find a working ticket machine before giving up and going to the ticket office. This is very disappointing coming from GWR and National Rail. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of time to explore the station, but as a regular, this station has a lot of coffee and fast food stores, as well as Sainsbury's, which I use regularly. I'll now give a little historical rundown of the station. Located in Zone 1, the station was founded by the Great Western Railway, and was built by Isambard Brunel, which you can clearly see by how good it looks. Brunel is also responsible for other engineering projects such as the Thames Tunnel and the Clifton Suspension Bridge. Now we wait until everyone has left the train so we can board it. And here is our train for today, a GWR Class 800. The Class 800 was built by Hitachi from 2014 to 2018, before entering service with GWR in 2017 to replace the aging fleet of Class 43 HSTs and Class 180s running on the Great Western Main Line. An interesting fact about the 800s is that they're bi-mode units, which means they can travel on electrified and unelectrified tracks, which are great for long distance services to Bristol and Penzance. GWR owns 36 Class 800s, which can run in both 5 and 9 car units, but as you'll see later, the 5-car units don't really meet demand. Anyways, that's enough history, let's board the train now. Due to a lack of table seats on these particular IATs, we'll have to sit in the regular set of 2. Time for a seat review. Before travelling on the train, I was told by several people that they were terrible, and I must agree. They're poorly padded, which is bad for the people travelling on this train all the way to places such as Penzance. There are also plug sockets, but surprisingly for a train built in 2018, don't have any USB charging, another disappointing feature. We also have a small table, a coat hanger, a reservation system, and an overhead luggage area. We departed on time at 1:22. The journey to Reading will only take 23 minutes, as we travel at a top speed of 125 miles per hour over a small distance of 34 miles. I paid a total of £21.35, which I must say is very expensive for such a short journey, but considering it's the fastest way to Reading, it just makes sense, but still, it's really appalling. The first part of the journey we see us slowly traversing our way up to London, at really low speeds. As we leave, you can see Royal Oak Tube Station. If you're an enthusiast like me, then you know this is a great place for getting pictures of trains. You can also see the western portal of the Elizabeth line, where trains enter the tunnel between Paddington and Whitechapel. Let's do a test of the onboard Wi-Fi. For those that can't see clearly, the Wi-Fi isn't that good, and I'd suggest you're better off using your mobile data. Here we are passing Old Common, a future station that could serve as an interchange between the main line and HS2, if that ever gets built. Let's take a look at the toilets. As you can see, everything seems to be in working order for once. However, it is a bit of a mess in here. I forgot to point it out earlier, but the seats have an armrest, which I must say does not add to the comfort at all. There's also a large curtain which encloses, however it blocks your neighbour's views. As we pass Heathrow Junction, we find ourselves travelling at a speed of 123 miles per hour. As we seem to be approaching Reading, it's time to have a little summary of today's trip. So, is the Class 800 IAT as bad as people say? Not exactly. While the seats are just terribly padded and the toilets are in a bit of a mess, you must admit the hatred for this train is over-justified. As I pointed out in my LNER Zuma review, the backrests themselves were the problem rather than the actual seat. These trains serve as a viable replacement for the HSTs, but will they ever live up to their legacy? Let me know down below in the comments. Anyways, thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe if you liked what you saw, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.